Engraven, what are your thoughts on the Roquan Smith trade and his future? Because I don't think EDC makes that trade unless he has that 20 plus million in his budget for next
Mhm.
year. A lot of people don't realize these guys budget these things out when they make trades like this. You give up a second round pick. We know the Ravens are cheap. We say here they use the coupon book. Getting a guy like Roquan, giving up that second round pick. They're going to
See,
sign Roquan before Lamar. That's not breaking news. They're going to
yeah,
sign Roquan
I
before
think
Lamar.
so.
I think Lamar gets franchised. The Ravens do have the leverage, in
Mhm.
my opinion. But thoughts on Roquan Smith and the defense overall playing better. Got to give them that credit. Hopefully, we see a Ojabo soon, but playing better.
Oh man, I saw something on Twitter the other day that said, I think it was yesterday. It was like, oh, Ojabo just been practicing for 7 weeks, but we ain't seen him. So
Kolar, all these
it,
guys. What's up? What's
it's
up?
tough, man. And then now with Kolar, like, who knows? But with Roquan Smith, the defense had been playing better before he got there. Then when he got there, they started playing even better. Um, but I agree with you. I don't think he's going anywhere. I think the Ravens will definitely sign him. But something that's interesting, and a lot of times, if I don't really think about it, I'll forget about it. Is that he doesn't have an agent either. So he's riding out just like Lamar, and I love it for both of them. Because it takes a lot of guts to be able to do that, standing on your own. Of course, you got help, you got legal help and whatnot, you got your camp and whatnot. But to do all of it without an agent, um, that can help you in the immediate future and the long-term future. Reason immediate future, because obviously you get to keep more of your money, but also you get to learn. You get to learn about the business that much more. So in the long-term future, after you retire, you could be like, you know what? I can be an agent, or I can give counsel to these young guys. Maybe if they thinking about getting an agent or not, I can let them know the good, the bad, the ups, the downs. I can let them know all that stuff because I have plenty of experience with it myself. So it can help you in the long run. It can help other people in the long run too. But with Roquan Smith, I definitely think the Ravens are going to sign him. As far as the defense, the defense been doing pretty good. They have had some tough tasks with them because the defense, and it's tricky. Um, but that is where most of the money goes. But the defense has, in the past couple of weeks, and throughout some other games this season too, where the defense they've been holding it down. They hold it down, hold it down, hold it down, and the offense will be struggling. It's like, oh man, they'll be struggling. Defense, the defense force a 3 and out. The defense force a punt. The defense will hold the other team to a field goal, but the offense will be struggling. And then the offense might finally get it going. Then the defense, they might let up. In yesterday's game against the Broncos, I was so glad the way that the time left in the game worked out. Because had there been 10 seconds, maybe even 5, but had there been 10 seconds left, 10 more seconds in the game, Broncos win without a doubt. Because on that last drive, the game-ending drive where the Broncos had the ball, they were moving the ball downfield. The defense was not stopping them. They were moving the ball downfield. Jerry Jeudy, he caught a big pass, and Russell Wilson, he had that big scramble. And they came close, man. And a 63-yard field goal, oof. Like that, if he gets another shot, he might have made that. I was glad they didn't call timeout. But whenever a team calls timeout on that first attempt, then whatever happened on that first attempt, the exact opposite happens on the second attempt, like every time. So he missed that first one. So if they would have called timeout, he probably would have nailed that second one. But because was it Brandon McManus? I think he was on point yesterday,
Yeah,
kicking that
he
ball.
was.
He was on point.
I got my 3 nuggets, man.
Yeah, man. So I think, but had there been a lot more time left in the game, or not even a lot more time, just 10 more seconds, I think Broncos win. But the defense, they is very tricky. Because like I said, they'll hold teams for the longest, and then at the end of the games, maybe it's because they gas or something. Sometimes it could be a little bit of that prevent defense because they'll be playing like way back, and it'll be a close game. But overall, they've been pretty good. They've been pretty good. I would like to see the offense help them out a lot more. But I would also like to see them just be more clutch because they are sort of they remind me of the big brothers of the team because those are where most of the veterans are. That's where the biggest investments are. That's where the most significant investments are. So I think more is expected of them, and more should be expected of them. So I just would hope that they would be a little bit more clutch. But the defense is a good defense overall, and I think this week that they'll get Marcus Williams back. Ain't nobody said anything. I ain't heard nothing, but I think this will be the week that they get Marcus Williams back, and that'll help. Them getting Kyle Hamilton back, that helped a lot. When Ojabo ever makes his debut, we'll see. So I can't say whether he'll help or not because we don't know how he is in the NFL yet because he ain't taking a snap yet. I was happy for Adafe away with the sack yesterday. I was like, okay, there he goes. Because I know it's been a rough season for him. A little sophomore slump, so to speak. But yeah, man, this defense, they can do some things, man. They can really make some stuff happen, as they have. I feel like if the offense could ever get it going consistently, that would obviously make the defense's job a lot easier. Because they would be on the field. They could be they'd be on the field less, but they would be in better situations. Because if the offense is putting up points, then the defense that can make those other offenses more one-dimensional. Like, and I hate using it as an example because everybody uses it as an example for every single thing. But like in 2019, oh man, that season, man, it was great season. But man, it everybody compares it for everything, and it's like, man, was that the only season that the Ravens ever had? But in 2019, with the way that the offense was just going crazy, the defense, I don't even really think they were that good. They weren't bad now, but I not even that they weren't that good. I think they were a bit overrated.
It wasn't as good as 2018's defense. 2018's defense was really good.
Was that still? No, that wasn't wet. No, that was Wetter. That was without CJ Mosley.
Yep, CJ Mosley.
Oh, Lamar's rookie year.
Darius Smith, Judon was still there.
Oh, okay, yeah. These ain't the same old Ravens. I think that's them. But yeah, that with 2019, I feel like their defense, they got to look better than they were because of what that offense was doing. Because that offense was going crazy. 9 times out of 10, there was some weeks where it was a little bit slower, but 9 times out of 10, they were going crazy. So that put the defense in really good situations to where it made it easier for them. So I feel like if this year, if the offense could ever get going, it's a lot to ask, especially this late in the season. But if the offense could ever get going, then it would be, I think it could be a lot of the same stuff. And this is a really good defense. So yeah, that would help out a lot.